don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhoff stable boy told us. Get your arses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe...
Good health to you.
Any chance of some work here?
It all depends on what you're ready. I'm sure you've noticed the roads around here. Sir Hanush has declared quite a route.
So what do you think I should do about them?
We know about one of their encampments. It's to the east. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear... In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take...
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit...
Very well. That sounds amusing.
Well, as for amusement... I'll be with you.
Can we go?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do it. I don't know what Sir Radzik sees in you, and I don't care. Here to ride with my...
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Now, mount up and ride behind... All right, men. Saddle up. No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
Ow! Watch where you're going, you lout! You nearly killed me!
feel quite hungry.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beast could do this? By the blood of the martyrs.
What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
A pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
I'd just like to know.
I don't have time right now, and I believe you have work to do.
Ask.
No.
I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you know everything.
I'm sorry to trouble you, ma'am, but could...
The noise woke us up. Me and Smill. We thought the horses...
Do you get drunks coming here?
Sometimes. But not this time. My husband went out. Then I just heard loud voices. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur to me at first. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices?
No, but they spoke Czech, cursing like demons.
At each other? They quarrelled?
Yes,
And where did you hear this?
everywhere. It was chaos.
I mean at the very start. Do you remember?
I don't know.
Did you get a look at them? There's one man.
No, I didn't.
Who should I question about the raid?
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one.
Jakob, the old stable boy. Ginger was sleeping in the stable. He might have...
I don't know of anyone else. May the Lord watch over you.
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions.
What's wrong with your arm?
Oh dear.
That's all you gotta say about it.
What in the world happened?
The bastards attacked us. At night.
And how did you come by that wood?
I heard someone talking, so I went to look outside. I shouted at those bastards. Caught one by the...
Without a weapon? With just your...
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker.
And you've got no idea why they...
Something must have gone...
There's one man in particular. Huge. Dressed all in black.
Who the fuck do you think half killed me?
So he really was here. Can you help me?
Help you? God be with you.
How could anyone be so cruel? Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables. How could anyone be so cruel?
What? Who's...
Easy. I just came...
I don't know any...
Are you hurt?
No, nothing.
What really happened here?
I don't know.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No! I didn't...
Are you...
Leave me alone. But there's no need to be afraid. With your help...
They deserve it.
What do you need to...
What actually happened?
Why did they kill them?
Did they take anything? Think carefully now.
We heard... Then Smill.
You're certain it was the animals first, and then Smill?
I'm certain. I'd never heard a sound. Now I'll never forget it.
What happened after that?
We ran outside and it was chaos.
The stables were already burning. Didn't that happen after...
No, it was to set the...
You said they were demons?
No, just...
How many of them were there?
Not many. There were just a few that came...
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something happened.
In the back?
Towards the woods. To the north.
Where? Where did they...
To the north. Into...
So some of them were running away and...
Aye. For a time.
Thanks. That's all I need.
God be with you.
Fuck, why?
Aha! This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure. They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp and they'll take care of you there.
No, my friend. I'm not long for this world.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong... Fuck it! A lei tu fratello! You're dead! Christ!
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it. Do you know whose hoof pick the...
Ginger's. He was all...
I found it on one of the band...
But he... Because of him? Because of him?
Wait, hold on. You think Ginger...
He ran off! Don't you see? He was acting so strange.
That does sound rather odd. And you don't know where Ginger could...
Dunno. Farewell.
God, no!
Any idea where I might find this?
Well, that's the thing.
What?
Look, I know how it looks.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise.
You have my word.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him.
And where is that?
No idea. They've always kept them.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye. Except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream...
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find...
Exactly. God be with you.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
God be with you.
Have you seen Ginger? Who? A boy with ginger hair, a stable.
No one from Neuhoff's. Take care now.
What do you want? I've got a lot on my hands here. I'm at your service.
Could you help me?
Depends what you want.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhoff.
Sorry, there's never been a lad called Ginger.
A murder's been committed at Neuhoff, and that boy likely knows who did it.
There's been murder aplenty in these parts of late.
There'll be a lot less murdering going on once I bring those bastards.
Calm down, lad. For the love of God. There's been no one like the... You might want to hurry. You're not the first to be asking about him, and the others...
They didn't happen to say what they wanted him?
No, but they definitely...
Do you have any idea where else...
You said he was friends with the charcoal burners? Well...
But that forest is huge. I could spend...
Then follow the river. That's how you found us, isn't it?
All right, I'll go and ask them.
Farewell.
I hope I can...
Has anyone here seen...
That boy from the stud farm?
Yes, that's the one.
No, he's not here. But he passed. Good luck to you.
I'm at your...
Has anyone here seen...
that boy from the...
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, he's not here. But farewell.
Good health, dear.
I'm looking for Ginger.
I know him.
There's a few questions I need...
Well, he'll have to go somewhere else.
I really must speak with him. A murder...
And you think he had a hand?
Hard to say. He ran away.
Well, when you put it like that, it's clearly urgent business. I do know it.
Downstream, my town, though.
If you follow the river to the west, you're bound to run into them.
Yes?
Some other men have been around asking about him, but they would look to you.
I'm honored that a knight...
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from...
Don't know him.
But they told me at the other camp that he comes...
Well, they must have... Good luck to you.
I hope I can be...
Where are you hiding, Ginger?
How did you...
Don't try that one on me. I know he's friends with a pair of twins from here. I'm here on the order...
If Sir Hunush sent you, then you should deal with those two cutthroats who've been creeping around here asking about the...
All right, I'll deal with them. And then you'll...
Right. You get...
So where can I find these bandits?
I'm not sure exactly. There's lots of places to hide around here. But they came and went over...
That's a lot of woods to comb through.
Not all that much. There's a path around... Farewell.
God be with you.
I'm looking for Ginger.
Don't know him.
But they told me at the other camp that he...
Well, good luck to you.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Ginger.
Then why don't you look for him at the...
He was there, but now they say he's hiding.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that...
I've been to the other camps and they told me...
How could they know that? They
didn't say that. They realised I'm trying...
Oh, aye? And how...
That boy witnessed a murder and probably killed one of the murderers. I'm sure those cutthroats are already looking for him, and if I could find my way... And when they do, they won't be asking their questions.
Aye. Well... As it happens, they've already been here. And you're right.
Well then, what are we going to do?
We're going to do it my way. First you get rid of those two murderers.
But I don't know where to look for.
They're always wandering about here. Their hideout must be somewhere nearby. They came here from the east across the bridge.
What place is that?
There was a camp between here and the charcoal burners in the east.
That's fair.
The words of a true man. Once you take... Good luck to you.
My word. Oh, good God. I need to lie down before I split my face open from yawning.
Hey, shh. Come in. I am at your service, and...
You know something about Ginger?
I might have heard something, and if you share a bit of...
That depends.
A bit of silver never hurt.
That story about 30 pieces of...
Well, then it will have to be more than 30. Not bad, not... Ginger has two mates. Twins, who are keeping him hidden.
Where do they take the food?
I don't know. I didn't follow.
That's all you have? That's what I paid...
If you'd already known that much, you wouldn't be here to... Farewell.
Hey, do you think you own the place? Snoring here? Clear off!
Hey, do you think you own the place? Snoring here? Clear off!
Damn.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Well landed. Shit, leave me be.
Go and weaken the knees of you! You way! God damn! Bring it on! Come in! Gone weak at the knees, have you? Start it, yeah. You'll get
Damn, I'm tired.
What the hell was that?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yield! Enough!
Stop whining and...
A pox on you!
Mother.
I'd like to...
So.
Get myself fixed.
That can be arranged.
Fine.
I'm sure. May the Lord.
I'd like to make...
And what is it?
I've,
That can be arranged.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be good luck.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Then again, they might split your skull with an axe. They wouldn't dare. No more than those cowardly fuckers at the stud farm. That was different.
Sit tight and keep watch. Sooner or later that boy will turn. Greetings, my good man.
Ask first, then I'll...
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger.
I was just about to ask you two the same.
Then it's a pity neither of us...
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you two might be able to...
I see. where we can...
Gone.
Come on, then.
Now, now. Well, lad.
God damn!
Ertka.
Jesus Christ.
I've taken care of those.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is...
They're dead. So?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need...
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a...
Finally, some useful information.
Farewell.
I am honored that a...
You don't have to worry about those bandits.
Really? And I suppose...
If you want proof, I can take you to them.
I'll take your word for it. All right. A bargain's a bargain. There's an overgrown path that leads from there right...
Good. Thanks for you.
God be with you.
Jesus, you've led me a merry...
What do you...
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off...
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such...
Because I was afraid that...
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their men?
Killing? Me? I know.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners?
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit men?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me.
Recognize. Who was it?
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushets.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village.
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit?
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the...
That is mine, but I didn't...
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Uzhitz, and he has...
He limps and he's from Uzhitz.
It's all I know. I never...
And now tell me exactly, and don't leap...
That's quite a lot.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed... Only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought... Then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves.
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. It was terrible.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves. And
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me. I did what he said and hid.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Uzhitz came back. I didn't dare come out.
What about the others?
I don't know. There might have been, maybe...
Do you know what they argued?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to...
That sounds terrible.
If only I yelled.
If you had, you'd most likely be dead.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to.
Wait! What about me? I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those
They're out of the way. I ran into them on...
Really? That's great.
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran...
I could go and ask them if it's...
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey! Who's there? Answer me. What's that?
My respects to...
I'd like you to show me how to rock.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right. Now pay
I'd like you to show.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of.
Wouldn't you
Well.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'm honored that a knight such as...
I'd like to buy a...
Well now.
Not yet.
Then go and have a look in the stables. Take care now.
I'd like to buy...
Well now.
I have.
Nothing but the best. Is there one in particular? There's a fast horse for you.
Surely you'll knock something off the price if I... I'll take that one.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
And cry for joy when you taste them.
Well, I
Get
never.
out of here or I'll call the guards. What?
Jesus Christ.
I'd like to learn to...
You? You don't look like... Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need...
All right. I don't want to waste time.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though. And set aside at least a cup...
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow. But better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit. There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell...
That being greedy...
Excellent. You're one of my Like I told you, books are valuable.
Does that mean that I...
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than... Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are... There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back.
I only just managed the fable about the goose. And...
You're a clever lad.
I read the page.
So tell me,
Nutus.
Not bad for a first try, lad. Try.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there? Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons.
Thank you, Dominic.
Good luck to you.
Let's have a word about the...
Sure.
What about this?
It'll take more than...
I'll go for that.
Garlic, beetroot, asparagus.
Who is it? Who's there? Answer me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Is there someone here who can...
Of course. But first, I'll explain. You shoot 7, 13, or the straw surround. The round ends when everyone is It's the custom to wager on it.
All right.
Just one more thing.
Got it.
How good are you with a bow? Take care now.
This... I'm a beginner.
Doesn't matter. At least splendid. Meanwhile, you may shoot. Contest over, archers!
Is there someone here?
Of course. How good are you?
I'm a beginner.
Doesn't. Splendid. Meanwhile, good luck. You may shoot. contest is over. Henry here is the winner.
Is there someone?
Of course. How good are you?
I've shot a few times.
Then you'll have no trouble finding. Splendid. Meanwhile. Right, archers. Let's begin.
You're not allowed to walk around here with a weapon drawn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mother of God.
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
How about if I pay?
All right. Money up front.
Here you go.
You've got it all to your... Good luck, then.
One beer for me.
I can't go on.
What happened to you?
The farmer threw me out with my little girl. The bastard. He fathered it himself, and I'm left with nothing but to beg here at a few groschen, sir. So I...
Don't you want to go to Ratai? There are other...
No, sorry, sir, but I won't go there. Wouldn't you have a little bit of food for me, sir? Even a crust of...
Food? What about this?
Thank you, sir. Look out.
Yeah.
God preserve you, Goodbye. Good luck then.
Good evening.
I found Ginger.
Why should I take him back? It might be his fault.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run,
Why would...
Why not? They'd already murdered several people.
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might...
I definitely feel better if someone was here a few days.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Byrne...
Good then. Let the lad go bless.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings. What business?
My lord, I managed to find a clue.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening.
The whole story, or just the gist?
It's up to you what you consider.
Well, in the end, I tracked down the stable boy who fled in fear of his life, and for good reason, too.
And his name?
But the boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I ask around, I'm sure folk will know who limps and keeps peculiar company.
But what if he's not there? He could have fled.
If I don't find him in Ujits, I'll ask around. Someone will know.
All right. Better go to Ujits then. Find this limping footpad and get the names of the others out of him. Then bring him to me in Mehoyed and I'll decide on...
Certainly, sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. Take care now.
I hope I can...
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no...
May the Lord watch over you.
Hey! What was that noise? What's up?
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
I'll have to get...
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you...
When did you find the body? And did anyone see him?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything.
Another thing about Lubosh. What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Nothing here. A bed.
Greetings.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neu.
Ask away.
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast. And lazy.
Have you noticed anything
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly...
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he...
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with?
He was always a loner. Except lately, he started talking to the parish priest of all people.
That's all. Thank you.
Good luck, then.
True enough, but it still don't make sense to me. And those cutthroats were way more there.
Yeah.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow.
Did you notice anything?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently.
That's really not a lot of help.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to...
Vows more important than catching dangerous...
There are laws of God above the laws of man.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations...
There are things that apply always, no matter...
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemned?
I can. Because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much...
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Take care now.
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can... But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry.
They're dead.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but they almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of...
My poor child. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanush...
You think I'm too young for the job?
I do.
Well, I can only apologise for my lack of grey hair and...
Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks here...
The rumours aren't exaggerated. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits. But they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what...
I see it's every bit as bad... Well then, here's to those poor souls...
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword.
You know what they say. The Lord moves...
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where... These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's... So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more...
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make... If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, They won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats...
Chin up, lad. I might have a...
What?
If I tell you what Lubos told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation.
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard.
It has to be something topical. Condemning by tongue lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories, especially if they're about fornication and similar.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus, I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him. I'm thinking about putting it in my...
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about the lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned just like a flock of hungry ravens. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by... You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and... What if the devil himself were to pay? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless... While Jesus Christ walked barefoot. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character...
Oh, the congregational...
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit...
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the... I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them.
What do you think of this Jan?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman?
No, I don't.
Where can I find out more about his...
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're...
What do the common folk think?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they... In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my word.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake for...
Nonsense. They can't burn him.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been... it's getting quite late.
What do you suppose? We have a drink.
Ah, that sounds like a...
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap. Na kraj padł dziesnej smutek, do dnielo i rano utek, jaki małżeński majstrat, do wczera żył nestaje brak. Už sejmoj svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě i kůži. Nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požerem si huby jako poslední den. Půjdu se vámi, ano ráda slávy, a tak vypal sudy a posaď se mi sem. Tak posaď se sem a vypal je ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, až točí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can ride is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
Oh. You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up.
something, quick! They're brawling there! God! Help! Ah! Ah! Whoa! Help!
So, my dear, wouldn't you like to have a little ring on the bell? No sooner said than done.
I'd love to. And Henry, too, I'm sure. Right, Henry?
Stop that nonsense, Godwin. Are you out of your mind? What will people say?
Say what they like. What do I care? What do they do to me? Watch the step, my dear. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
Oh. We can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath. And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Godwin, you old goat.
Come here. Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Godwin, you beast. Get up. Do you hear me? Wake up, you drunkards.
Oh, fucking hell. Where the... Oh, what the... Oh, who the hell are you? Oh, Henry. My great friend, Henry. Didn't we have a wonderful time?
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
Oh, step on in my head. My guts. Oh, my poor suffering stomach. Oh, what was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive.
I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me.
I'd like to help you, but...
You can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose that Sir Ratzig's protege. You just came from studying in Prague. And you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look. From what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it. Stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Well, all right. But I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubosh.
Christ almighty. Fine then. We have a deal.
Wonderful. Let's get to it then. No, neither can...
What do you want me to do?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well...
Christ almighty.
Wonderful.
Never show up. The swill pump.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God. Any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabiles a manus suas. Hoc facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters, you may have had the honor of meeting Henry from Skalitz, who is here at the behest of Sir Hanush, to investigate that heinous crime at Neuhof. You might not know that Henry recently visited Prague, where, by the grace of God, was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University preaching. I've managed to persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Greetings, brothers and sisters in Christ. I am here to tell how the once great mother of all Christians is losing her dignity and trading in...
That whelp wants to preach about the church.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought the accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have a...
For shame! Shame upon them!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and...
Now that's the kind of sermon.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you... For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that...
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution... What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he... And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor, they play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by...
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation... Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you.
Aye, all honour to...
That is all I heard in Prague.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
Glad
silver
he came
tongue.
here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, but he told it nicely.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. Well, I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now, slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first, they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that, so they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out? Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhoff.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pius. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it. Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
You look like some...
I've brought...
Oh, Hal. You really...
So...
I can't stop.
I know.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not about... And where would you care to go?
What if we took a stroll?
Why not? That's...
Let's go.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it, so I'm glad you took me out. I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly, though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
It's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal. And what about you?
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands.
So you've had your turn of luck.
I don't know.
I don't believe a word of it. If you ask me...
Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you?
What? I hope you're...
Don't fool yourself, my lad. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
I don't want to give anyone an excuse to gossip.
Fancy doing so?
I'd love to, Henry, but not just... You've got to let a girl catch her breath.
I'd like to know... That's all.